Hey, pure spirits. It's your life coach, Diamond. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another video. If you missed the live that I did the other day, you can go to the live section on my channel and watch it. That was the very first episode of the podcast, and every week I will be dropping something new. Of course, I'll also be sharing my other content in between, like this one right here. So let's get into it. The topic is being real doesn't mean being rude. I feel like this is a very important video because a lot of people feel like being authentic means that they could be an asshole or a bitch. No. I grew up in Brooklyn, right? And I'm also of Trinidadian and Jamaican descent, right? So I understand how communication styles could be blunt, raw, and aggressive, but that delivery doesn't always come from a healthy place. It's been my issue with a lot of people in my life. They say, oh, I'm being real, but really they're being mean. Like there's no empathy, no softness, no love in their tone. And a lot of times we let people slide thinking they're being real, but really they're being haters. And they're using that opportunity to be open about their hate because they think they're being honest. But there's always a better way to say things, is my point. So, I was telling my husband about this video I was going to do today. And I was telling him, to break down a metaphor to him of what it looks like. Let's say that I'm getting dressed to go out with one of my homegirls, right? And she puts on a top that doesn't match the pants. The friend who's always like, oh, I'm authentic, I'm real, I'm blunt, blah, blah, blah. They'll be like, damn, you still can't dress? Or why the hell would you wear that shirt with them pants? Or just something along those lines, right? But someone with love and empathy for their friend is probably just going to say, I think that top works better with the pants that you have on. Not the one that you're wearing right now. I think it kind of washes out the pants a little bit. But you did that with the pants. I think a different top would really bring it out and bring the look that you're trying to give. Right? Y'all see what I did there? You see the difference? I'm not tearing her down. I'm helping her out because I have love and empathy for this person that I'm talking to. Okay? I'm not making her feel like a joke or triggering a deeper insecurity. Okay? Because I don't care what nobody says. When people choose rudeness in situations like that, there's usually a little jealousy hiding underneath. Honesty does not mean you get to be a bitch. Okay? Because if you really care, you're going to correct with love. Right? It happens in many different things in life, not just clothes. It could be anything where someone's harshly criticizing you. You don't have to criticize someone harshly for them to get it. There's a thing called constructive criticism. And even then, people think they're giving constructive criticism and they tone be off. How they're talking to you be off. And then they wonder why people are not trying to hear what they're trying to say. It's not constructive. It's destructive. Okay? Know your lane. Too many people think they're being themselves when they're just being a bully. It's my point, right? You're not being real if your goal is to embarrass, dominate, or make somebody feel small. That's not power. That's insecurity. And if you dealing with somebody like me, I'm going to pick that up real quick and I'm going to automatically assume that you're jealous of me. It's just nothing you can say to me. And then I'm just not going to deal with you. You get what I'm saying? Everybody is learning something. It's the whole point of this video, right? You wouldn't tell a baby, oh, your brother was already saying alphabets and numbers at this age. What's wrong with you? Some people do that. But I just don't think that's fair. Right? I don't get why adults talk that way. We're all learning. We're all starting new things. We were all born babies, right? And there's always something new we'll be learning next year, next month, or even tomorrow or today. So my point is to just carry that same grace that you give a child into your friendships, relationships, and conversations with anyone. Just because you're a veteran of something doesn't mean you get to talk down to somebody else. You were not always a veteran. You started somewhere as well. So Be humble. And for the people who are already doing this, the pure spirits out there who already have that empathy, this is for you to understand that you don't have to tolerate that from people. And that is also a red flag about the people you're dealing with, that they do not have healthy communication styles. Authenticity should never come at the cost of somebody else's worth. Right? You could be honest without being harsh. You can be real without being rude, and you could correct without, crushing people's feelings. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, kindness is powerful. Empathy is spiritual. It's your life coach Diamond signing out. Ciao.